The Irish Immigrant Investor Programme is an investor visa which allows the applicant and qualifying family members to live and work in Ireland indefinitely. Let us have a look at all the aspects of eligibility, investment options, visa process, documents required, and many other factors of Irish Citizenship Programme. To qualify for the Irish Immigrant Investor Programme, you have to fulfill the following requirements. Number 1, you must be of good character. Number 2, you must not have a criminal conviction in any jurisdiction. Number 3, you must have a net worth of at least 2 million. You must have assets that you acquired legally through business, commercial activity, inheritance, endowment, and/or divorce. Number 4, you must invest in one of the 4 eligible investment options. Number 5, your investment must positively impact the economy. To obtain Irish citizenship by investment, you must invest in one of the following government-approved options. Invest at least €1 million in an Irish enterprise and keep your investment for at least 3 years. The enterprise you invest in must be registered in Ireland. It can be a new business or an already existing one, but at least 60% of the workforce and cost base must be located in Ireland. Invest at least €1 million in an approved investment fund in Ireland and keep the investment for at least 3 years. The investment funds have to be approved and regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland. Invest at least €2 million in an Irish real estate investment trust right and keep the investment for at least 3 years. You may divest at most 50% of the shares after 3 years and another 25% after 4 years. The investment may also be spread across several different rights, but all investment funds must be listed on the Irish Stock Exchange. Make a philanthropic contribution of at least €500,000 in an art, sports, health, cultural, or educational project, which is of public benefit. Investors do not get any financial return or recoupment of this endowment. Let us discuss the steps towards an Irish investment visa. Step 1 is consultation with professionals. Because of the high amount of funds involved with the Immigrant Investor Programme, before you start the application process, you are advised to consult with experts in the field. Step 2 is online application to the Irish Department of Justice. Once you are clear regarding the investment you wish to make, you must send an email to the Irish Department of Justice containing a complete application form outlining the investment, a business. Also, it should contain required supporting documents such as proof of your net worth, evidence of the source of your funds, etc. Step 3 is payment of the application fee. You must pay the application fee of €1,500 via bank transfer to the Irish Department of Justice. The bank details are listed on the immigration website of Ireland. Step 4 is mail application to the Department of Justice. Once your bank transfer has been complete, you must mail these documents to the Immigrant Investor Unit of the Irish Department of Justice. Original signed application form and proof of payment of the €1,500 fee. Step 5 is evaluation by an independent evaluation committee. The Department of Justice will present your investment proposal and all documents to an evaluation committee. The committee makes a recommendation on your application to the Minister of Justice. Step 6 is pre-approval letter. If the evaluation committee and the Minister for Justice approve your proposal, they will grant you a pre-approval letter. This letter invites you to make your investment. You have to transfer the necessary funds after you receive your pre-approval letter. Step 7 is registering your stay in Ireland. Once your investment is finalized, you will receive a letter granting you the right to live in Ireland. You and your family must make an appointment to register your residence at the registration office in Dublin. You will all receive residence permits known as Stamp 4 that are valid for 2 years and can be renewed. If you invest in Ireland, both you and your immediate family members will receive residence permits. Qualifying family members are your partner or spouse, children under the age of 18, for whom either you or your spouse have custody, dependent children between the ages of 18 and 24. Also, to qualify, adult children up to 24 years of age must be unmarried and financially dependent on you or your spouse. Same as you, your family members will receive Stamp for residence permits, which allow them to work in Ireland without the need to apply for an employment permit. Yes, you can live in Ireland as investor forever. If you make an investment in Ireland, you will initially receive a 2-year residence permit, which can be renewed for another 3 years. After this 5-year period, you may withdraw your application and can extend your residence permit indefinitely every 5 years, as long as you have maintained your initial investment for at least 5 years. Do not become a financial burden on Ireland. Do not become the subject of a criminal investigation. Do not get charged with a criminal offense. As an investor, you can acquire Irish citizenship after living in Ireland continuously for at least 5 years. These are the residency requirements. In the year immediately preceding the citizenship application, you must have 365 days of continuous reckonable residence in Ireland. And in the 8 years before the application, you must have had 1460 days, means 4 years of continuous reckonable residence in Ireland. Continuous reckonable residence in Ireland means that during 1 year, you must not have been outside Ireland for longer than 6 weeks in total. So, if in a certain year, you were outside Ireland for more than 6 weeks, you cannot calculate that year as continuous reckonable residence at all.